as a reminder, if you are watching live on Twitch right now, you can go in there and make your guesses for our giveaway. Every time we stream on Twitch, we do the giveaway. If you can guess correctly what position I will finish in the tournament, the exact spot correctly, you win one of 3 prizes, either $10 off RecPoker merch, 50% off an hour coaching with me, or a 50-50 stake in an ACR on demand. So all you have to do that is be in the Twitch stream and guess. We also have another cool thing that I'm doing out there. There's predictions that you can do on the Twitch stream. Do we make it to the first break is the prediction tonight. So if you go out there, you can bet channel points, which are about as valuable as the play chips on the PokerStars client. Whether yes, we make it to the first break, or no, we bust before the first break. So get your guesses in. We'll be doing that too. So otherwise, thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's good to see you. I hope you're all doing well. We have this going on, so we're playing in the, I'm calling it the nightly series. We have that up on the top banner. But we also have ACR. We're playing in they have a $22 multi-day tournament. We do pretty well at ACR's $22 multi-day tournaments. If you didn't know, we won the Sunday Brawl back in the beginning of this year for our biggest online score, and that was a $22 buy-in. Let's see if we can't run that up again. And then we're also in an ACR $33, the 25 guaranteed. So we have those going off. But we're going to be watching this mostly, where we're just going to be moving tables all the time. Wow. Looks like McVean is going to be all in instantly. I think they have a jack. They actually have the queen jack for the absolute nuts. Cat Geek is out there. Cat Geek, how you doing? We'll fold the 10-4. Evil Roy, good to see you as well. I forget which one I always use. I think it's that blue. We'll see. Someone you used to know. Thanks for getting your guess in there. Looks like everyone has guessed that yes, we will make the first break. At least so far. Predictions don't work out too well when there's not a whole lot of people to make predictions, so I get that. But I can go out there and I can juice up the points for the whatever most people are picking too, so I might do that. Spike Finger, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. If you are interested, we do a giveaway. All you have to do is guess correctly what spot in the nightly series or the No-Limit HoldEm series, what spot we finish in the tournament tonight. So if you want to, go out there, enter your guess. All you have to do is just type a number in Twitch chat. And that's all you need to do to be entered. Excuse me. Let's go out there and boost up the nose. Everyone's picking yes. There we go. Threw some points on the no. So if you picked yes, you'll actually have a payout now. I am the naysayer. Although I do appreciate everyone saying yes. Good fold, I guess, but it seems like the hands always take so long to play. Let's go and check on where we're at over here. Really early on in this $22, I think it just started up at like 1/4, so we're like 15 minutes into this, probably like 2 levels, if that. We're 20th out of 48. So nothing too crazy there. Here we late registered. There's only 4 levels left. We found a double up early on with a set of 4s, and we are 106 out of 274. What did we start with here? Because I doubled up like instantly, but I've got 75k, which makes me unsure of what we actually started with. I guess we're limping behind on the button with this hand. We catch middle pair. Golf ball rarely likes to raise. I know that. If checked 2, we will put a bet out there. I want to go a little bit bigger. I think just 2 big blinds should be good. We have to protect against some overcards. We don't feel too good about this. We're going to get called by some worse hands. Some ace highs will call us. Jack 10s will call us. Obviously queens and 9s will also call us. But we're kind of just hoping that we're in the good here. And once we get to this point, it feels like the best line of option to take would be to check. So that's what we'll do. And the jack peeling off now makes any jack or 10 that called us have a better hand. So a pretty easy check behind for us. And we lose to a queen. Remember when I said they don't like to bet? They don't like to bet. We lost 94 chips there. More believers in chat, so I'm going to boost up the no's a little bit more as well. Give that old boost going to those odds. Unfortunately, if you are just tuning in and you're like, hey, what is he talking about? Odds, predictions, what is that? There's a prediction thing, but if you're just now hearing about it, I should have raised this. If you're now just hearing about it, it's too late. It's going to be closed once the delay goes through. But we did a prediction. Do we make it to the first break? Wow, really good fold here. Unbelievably good fold. Excuse me, sorry, I'm still coughing a bit, but I think I should have still opened that A7, but just results-oriented thinking when there's a big bet and then a huge 3-bet. You know, I think we're all right. So, I was talking about the predictions. If you did miss the predictions, you can still enter for the giveaway. So if you want to go out there and enter your guesses in the chat for what exact spot I will finish in the tournament tonight. This tournament, the RecPoker Player of the Year series. I don't know where we're at in this, but we're pretty far down. We've played all these. We've had like 2 final tables, and that's it. No podium finishes. I think the best we've done is like 5th or 6th, something like that. So we're pretty far down there on the list because a lot of the points comes from winning, which we found out in the mixed game series. If you missed the mixed game series stream from last month, the October version, we won. We won short deck. We shipped it, and we needed to because Patty had such a huge lead in the mixed game series, and no one has ever held first place except for Patty. But that all changed last week when we won the short deck, and because we won, we knocked him down to 2nd. If we would have gotten 2nd in the tournament, he would have stayed there. We would have been in a battle for first from that point on, but we got the W. So we went up into first place, and now we're the, what's the term? The poll leader? Something like that. For the Mixed Game Player of the Year. Which I'd love to have, because then I wouldn't let anyone else forget that we were the inaugural Player of the Year. So we have a Player of the Year No-Limit version. And then we would also have a mixed game Player of the Year. The first to get one of each. So, yeah. Wouldn't we love to tell people about that? McVean with a flush. Pretty nice hand, I guess. He calls on the flop because a jack gives him a straight. I don't know exactly how the hand went. So he's hoping for the jack, and then he goes runner, runner, flush. Pretty good, I guess. King 3. And we get a 7-9-6 flop. Not what we were looking for. They bet pot. Snap fold. Don't even let me contemplate doing anything else besides folding and just seeing what the next hand has for us. I will fold this. 9-8 offsuit from the small blind. Not worth it. Ooh. 5-8 offsuit. Why is my chair so squeaky? Can you guys hear that? Man. It's so bad. Can we make the first break by just folding every hand? I'm almost positive we can. Oh, man. I need that first break to come up pretty quick here. I'm going to run out of water with all the coughing I'm doing. Was there much action? It must have been a raise to 2 bigs. Then Uncle Hoots. Must have continuation bet for 4. Gets a call and a call. That bet around again, right? Because there's 42 in the middle. I kind of zoned out here for a little bit. I was looking at something else, but Ace 5, 2 pair. Not the run out you're really looking for with 2 pair there. At least it didn't, and their heart didn't come in. 9-7. You really have 9-7. I guess we can open this. Gut shot to a 6. Elvis. Elvis. What was that all about? Uh-oh. Crusher over here. We opened pre because it was 4-handed. Big blind called. We check flop, and now they lead into us on the turn. Can we find the 9 of hearts? Ace is pretty good too. Wow. And they lead into us on the Ace River. Crazy. Been a boring first 15 minutes, if I do say so myself. Not a whole lot going on. Let's go down to our favorite hand. If you don't know, we have a new favorite hand. thanks to this guy over here, Justin Jefferson. So we're going to raise it up under the gun. Ooh. Ooh. We open, we get a call behind us, and then a squeeze. Can they just have tens one time? Tens, dealer? Give him tens. We always have to go with this, but do we call or go all in? There's just not a big difference between the two, so we're just going to click the all in button. Maybe I play the board, we'll be in there. Ace queen, we just need to hold. Good thing they didn't have tens. Just need to hold one more card to come. And we hold. That's why it's our favorite hand, because it always holds for us. Beautiful. Now our turn with the ace queen. It could have gone bigger. 2.4 would have been very reasonable. Golf ball likes to play a tight range. When you play a tight range and you play tight, you typically do not care about bet sizing. So that's the approach I'm going to take. And we will just check this river and lose to, I'm guessing, pocket sevens. Queen, deuce. Not playing a tight range. Really making me look like the fool there. However, we did win the hand. So who's the fool? Would have been upset with a rivered queen though, because then we both would have had a full house. Queen's full of nines, and my ace kicker would have not played. Would have been pretty unfortunate had that been the case. And in case you didn't know, this is your last chance to enter the giveaway. So if you are out there and have not entered the giveaway, this is your official last call, because we cut it off 20 minutes after the start of the tournament. So get out there, enter your guess if you have not done so already. Cat Geek says, were you at the Vikings game on Sunday? Thankfully not. Thankfully not. I did the whole trick-or-treating thing with my kids and my family, so was not at the game. Really good that I wasn't, because I would have been quite upset with how that game went. So yeah, I will, however, be at the Packers game in 2.5 weeks. So I've been to a Vikings-Packers game, but in Lambeau. This will be my first Vikings-Packers game on home turf, so should be exciting. I am hoping the team can turn it around a little bit. Lucy just bet 23. I think he was trying to go for 2.3. Okay. There's the punishment. Queen Jack, he priced himself in. We would have had the flush draw. The Jack hits. He correctly gets a double up by mistake. I mean, we would have 3-bet had it been a 2.3 open. Then on that flop, we would have went with it and we would have rivered our flush with the ace-8 of spades. I don't think he's giving up on flop because he would open or have it open at a straight draw. So oh, Ro, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? We're playing some poker. We are playing some poker. We have a group where we play, and this is our Player of the Year series. We're not doing well for it, but good to see you. Glad to see you're out there in the chat. Queen 4, nothing to go crazy about. We're gonna go a little bit wide down here. We're opening the 10-8 suited. The thing that makes this a bad decision is these two stacks. If they jam, we kind of have to fold for another 10, but we don't actually mind when the bigger they go for it anyways. We would have called this just because of how well this hand plays the suitedness, but we're just going to give this up now. And yeah, see, we would have hit a 10 and we would have been really sticky here. And turn 2 pair, potentially got it in versus a jack. Missed opportunities. But tough to call that one pre when that short stack jams. And then we get Jack 10 suited. A considerably better hand, but essentially plays the same way. We folded in the home game. Not too much to worry about there. Played 53 hands with them. They look pretty tight. Probably just worth a call here. Coincidentally, we also have Jack 10 over here. Unsuited though. Suited makes all the difference. A limp. We're going to get out of there. Well, we flop middle pair. How do we feel about middle pair? Good. Not great, but good. By calling, we let hands that have decent equity draw against us. Ace queens, ace jacks, I guess any sort of like ace high. But we're still just going to call here. Hopefully they slow down and they don't go for 3 streets. I don't really feel that great trying to call down 3 streets from our opponent. Unless, of course, that river is the 10 of hearts. I don't want to get check raised, so we're just going to check behind. By checking behind, we also keep bluffs in their range that allow them to bet out at us on the river. Now, if they bet the river, we're pretty happily calling. We still lose to some kings. Potentially, they take a check line on the turn. But really, other than that, we're not too concerned. I guess it is possible they could have queens or jacks and kind of slow down. Blocker bet. To me, that feels a lot like queens, but we're still just going to like call. Ace king. Okay. Interesting. We knew that was possible, and kind of the reason why we didn't want to call down 3 straight streets, but they went small on the flop, small on the river. Really didn't cost us too much. I'm all right with it. Couple of options that we can do here. I mean, we can squeeze. There is a ton in the middle here. There's 9 bigs out there. Actually, let's squeeze. This is a short stack, and this person's got the loose or the worst range. So it makes, we're really just worried about this guy, which I don't even want to say his name because it sounds so disgusting. But these two, when they just called behind, should have a pretty weak range. But then this guy just gets it in. Jack 8 of our suit. We hit our ace. That pretty much kills him. What can he do? Nothing. Watch as we win the hand. Overly loose from him to call there. Overly loose. But we'll take it. I need more and more water. You know how I feel about these suited jacks. Let me play them. We get it in on the flop. That ace 10, we had 64% equity. That's pretty darn good, I would say so. It was really interesting for our decision there. Like, do we just call or do we jam? Obviously, we can jam into... I think we just check when we have, like, no backup equity behind us. If, like, this would have been a diamond... I think then we have backdoor diamond equity, but like we have absolutely nothing on this flop. This probably just goes into the just check and fold bin. Yeesh. He wins with pretty smart of him to just bet a big blind there. Likely he was doing it with value. Like, I guess he could have had a hand like a worse suited connector than us, but another interesting spot here. Do we go for the 3-bet? Open and then a call. This is the same person that just busted. I go for a call just because I think they're prone to call off because we saw them call off. That's a really nice card, actually. 5 of hearts would have been better, but 4, 5, 6 is pretty nice to have here. I accept. Why is he betting now? Kind of want to go for the river bluff here. They rarely ever have a 3. We block the 7. I think we just jam on them. Pray he folds. Like, what can he call with? Does he really have, like, jacks plus? I don't think so. Oh, he snaps it off with 4, 5, 2 pair. Does not care about the connectedness of the board. Does not care at all. Just shows us how wrong we are of choosing to go for a bluff there. Well, you know what they say. When you make a bad play, you get rewarded with aces. We didn't have to go for that bluff there. I guess I didn't expect him to have a hand like 4 5. I guess if he can have 4 5, he has stuff like 7 8 too, but we block the 7 8. We go to 4.5 here. Instantly get a call from Ivor. And it's not just aces, we also have kings down here. King 7 10. Looks like I know what we're doing here. Praying that he does not have king 10. But also really happy when he has king queen. We snap, get it in. Queen jack and king 4. Can we hold? Did we just hold 3 ways? I think we did. Oh, baby. Ow. We had 55% on that flop, so really, really good spot to be in 3-handed, but also really, really scary because we're going to bust 45% of the time there. Everyone who bet, yes, we're going to make the first break is loving their lives right now. Because we're 3rd in chips. New table. Maybe we'll actually make a decent run in the No-Limit HoldEm Player of the Year series. As long as we don't make really crappy bluffs with just ace high and a straight blocker. Should realize we're early on in a tournament. No one's really folding any sort of value hands. Duck. Just letting yourself into my room. Easy fold. Pretty obvious 3-bet spot. And we obviously get it in. Ace deuce. Uh-oh, that's scary. Hearts and a straight draw. Wow, we chop. Get him out of here. Aces. Just smooth calling with aces. Hearts. Oh, wow. That was the most beautiful turn card I could think of, and river was a brick. We just lost here with the ace queen against, or chopped with ace deuce. They don't have a chance here unless it goes deuce deuce. There we go. Wow, they hit 2 pair on the river. Not good enough. Not good enough. Oh man, I just can't stop coughing. So annoying.
All right. Who likes powerful hands? I do. I like powerful hands. What do we have for chips here? Pretty much a starting stack. Started with 100K. Someone just jams into us for 29. Okay, hold. Remember this guy? We took some chips from him. Oh no. Whew. Ooh, scary. Scary. Jeez. Bet, and then we almost always continuation bet when it goes limp around, and then we raise to punish the limpers. We almost always continuation bet in that spot, but that time we had the top pair to go with it. I think we can call here, but this is really borderline. Like ace 9, easy fold, ace jack, easy call, ace 10. If it was suited, for sure. But we're in the small blind, we get a little bit of a discounted price. And we flop a gut shot draw, but it's pretty scary because of all these diamonds out there. The scariest part, though, is if we do hit a 9, one of our 9s is a diamond. Lucy says, do you tighten or change your opening bet sizing if you get a run of playable hands in a row? I always feel the need to tighten if I start opening multiple hands in a short amount, in a short sequence. So the thing is, like, when that's happening, you're typically like progressively getting like worse position, right? So like the most likely time for that to happen is like, hey, you're in the small blind, you get a playable hand, then you get the dealer button, then you get the cutoff, then you get the hijack, and like you could get like this string of hands of like playable hands in a row. If you want to, you can size up a little bit more just because you're going to get the people that are like, I'm not believing of it, but you've actually got good hands and like you want to get called. So like you can up your bet sizing slightly because people are going to start calling you a little bit wider just because of that like psyche in their head. Otherwise, like, I don't know, you don't really need to change your bet sizing. Nor do you need to change which hands you're playing in which spots, because sometimes you just get good positions, good hands and good positions in that quick amount of time, and it's worth it. But you can, if you want to, up your bet sizing because your opponents are likely going to like widen their calling range a little bit. When they're widening their calling range, but you're keeping yours static, even though they don't know that, you're just benefiting slightly more. We're going to open the A7 here into Minnesota Moose and Stewie. Minnesota Moose, new person. I've only played 7 hands with him. Stewie, however, I've played 323 hands with Stewie. Again, one of these spots where we just don't have any sort of like backup equity, so I'm just going to check. Queen is not that bad, actually. It allows us to kind of call down, and when they don't bet into us, to bet small and like get value from like high card type of stuff. Probably just check river now. Hope high card wins. Wow, he's got a better high card than me. Makes sense, but just unlikely to happen. Over here we've got ace king. Over here we've got king king. So we're getting the hands. I'm gonna bet 2. I think this is just over 2. Okay. And we get that through. We have to 3-bet this. We want to like price this guy in. Because it doesn't matter what we do. This guy's got 15 bigs. Oh, he folds. Okay. All right. Tried being sneaky, but I may have given away my intentions. Whoops. What is this? Chop. Your 3 doesn't do anything. Why do you jam there? Doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. The unfortunate part, though, was we were so likely chopping once he flipped over his hand. Uh-oh. The Minnesota Moose is all in with a pure bluff. Stewie's 2 overs and a nut flush draw wins without connecting on anything. All in is the bet. There's a call. Now what's Stewie gonna do? Folds an ace. He was ahead and would have been very ahead here. Kicking himself now. He showed 1 card, but we knew he folded the winning hand. We want to raise some of our crappiest hands, and not like the crappy, but like some of the like medium ones. I think this one definitely constitutes as like a medium, do this like 50% of the time type of raise. And let me do 3.25. Why not? Hey, we'll take it down with our Queen 5. Want to raise every so often with the hands that we don't really like. That's one of those hands that I don't really like. A
Better queen, I'm just checking for sure. Also here, blind versus blind, we limp check, check call, and then now gonna go for the check raise. Fortune called, and we're here down with the pocket sixes on a Jack 9-3 board, which looks eerily similar to this Jack 9-3 board. Will the turn be a 6 over here? Let's find out. Dealer, show me a 6. And over there we won versus a Jack. Hit a top pair, and our 2 pair beat them. Good news, we have now improved to a full house. It was one of the desires of mine to have a full house here. But this makes a really good check call candidate, I believe. It goes check, check. He had ace high, and we won. Do we limp with this? I don't think so. Jack 6 suited is still, even though suited, still a pretty crappy hand. I should give Fortune the purple color because he is the reigning player of the year. He's trying to defend his title here. Player of the year 2019, Gopher Boy TJM. Player of the year 2020, Fortune. Who's going to be the next one? I believe Gloves is the current. I was trying to scoreboard leader, poll leader, clubhouse leader, clubhouse favorite, something like that. One of the sports sayings is like that, and I just can't remember it, but I'll just stop trying to talk about it because I can't remember the right thing I'm trying to say. We will open up the ace-8 offsuit. We'll flap overs to the board, leading us to just check. Turn a gut shot draw. And we river top pair. Easy call for us to make now on the river. If check 2, we make a small value bet. And we win. It's nice when hands are really easy to play. Love that. Fold this. Guess we can go down here. We have an open. We've got ace-6 suited. Not going to 3-bet this. Plays really well as a call, so we will just call. We flop backdoor straight and backdoor flush potential. Also a board that rarely works out that well with their opening range.
There is our pair. So we are going to bet it. We don't have to go this big, but this really decentivizes his king queens, his king jacks, those types of hands from calling, which have decent equity versus our like naked six. We kind of want him to just call with ace high, because if he calls with ace king and the ace comes, we're gonna get value from them because there's no way they're folding on that ace river. And we would have two pair. They would have one pair. Mm-hmm. 5 minutes left before break, so everyone who voted yes in that poll looking pretty good. I was the only one to vote no. Which I did so knowingly, trying to boost the odds on yes. If we make the first break, we're going to run a second poll. So if you missed the first one, don't worry, we're going to run a second one. And we'll say, will we make the second break? Seems like an easy thing to just string along. He's hoping that this guy hits two pair. He does not. Can we give ourselves a label? We can't, can we? Oh wow, he's got 4 chips. Fold. Dude, just fold. Ante out. No, definitely the right decision to call here with any cards, no matter what. A little bit of added benefit for either player playing in this. They get to see what the other person has at the end, regardless. It's a straight. I'm gonna lock it up for fortune. Oh, I'm showing the wrong thing. Idiot. Why did I switch to that other table? And how long had I been there? Have I been there since the ace-6 hand? Yikes. Well, you totally missed what happened before that. It was ace-10 suited versus king-jack. We could call with the queen-3. The 3 is suited. There's no clubs out there. We were kind of hoping for a club. That card's way better for him than it is for me. Easy check fold. Almost break time. Just like how you running tonight? Pretty well. So the recap of where we're at in the Player of the Year series, we are 8th out of 41. We have the $22 100K guaranteed flight that we're playing, so this only plays a certain amount of levels, but we're currently 22 out of 79 there. And then we're also playing in the $33 25K guaranteed. We are 62nd out of 234. It's the last level. We'll see what pays there, but it'll probably be 130 or so being paid here. Let's see if I can peek at that. It says 108 the last time I opened up the lobby. We'll probably increase from there. 117 is the current places paid. So we're doing pretty well. We have not had to fire multiple bullets in anything. Obviously we can't fire multiple bullets in the Player of the Year series, but always a good feeling to just be on one bullet in your tournaments. So how are we running? We're running well. We are running well. Let's see how this hand goes. Open. I'll just find a fold. Fold, fold, fold. It should be break time. So we're going to take a break here. So if you're watching live on Twitch, stick around. If you're watching on YouTube, probably won't even notice anything happening. At least that's the hope, at least. But we will be right back. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. I grabbed a cough drop, and hopefully that helps. But let's pay out the yeses. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not that. This. Start a new prediction. We make second break of the tourney. Go out there, put your guesses out there. See if we can do it. Misclick. I'm like my fifth bullet in the 22. Keep running into aces. Tearing up in the $55 15K though. How do you play the Player of the Year series? Are you just saying like in general, like do I play differently for the Player of the Year series? No. I don't really change things up. If anything, people are going to play a little bit tighter and not call off in certain spots. So you could maybe try and bluff a little bit more, but I don't know. Like, do I think anything of this? No. Fortune's got eights, and we're going to have to beat them when we... Oh! Now I think we fold. We'd call ace-king, but... Sixes. Wow. What a river to flush. Fortune loves his pocket pairs. Absolutely loves them. That's how I knew. That's how I knew. But we would have not beaten sixes, so good thing we found the fold. Yeah, I think what you're trying to get at is how do you play the Player of the Year series, and I don't really approach it any differently. I'm always just looking to make the best decisions that I can. Wow, he gets queens the next hand. It's gotta feel so bad. Man, that feeling when you have a cough drop and then you drink water. Uh-oh. I think someone is doubling down their winnings onto the yes, we make the second break. Is that what's happening? Oh yeah, that's what's happening. Bapker just rolling it over, going for the parlay. That we make both the first and the second break. You'd love to see it. Don't worry, we'll throw some bones. Do we just get it in? These guys have barely anything. We need a deuce. Oh, we're toast. Toasty, toasty. Limping ace 10 with like 7 bigs. Guess that. Oh, if it's open to anyone, or how do you get into it? Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is just be part of the home game stuff. But yeah, you can play in the Player of the Year series. Website AMP. Did website Mark change his name to website Amp? I want to know. I need to know. I owe him an email. We'll raise it up. Do we just get it in? Damn. Oh, he's got ace 10. No! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. What is that? What is that? Come on now. We correctly call or fold with ace queen versus ace king and sixes. We correctly call off with ace king. And oh, river 9. Hello. Thank you. What else am I going to do with 17k points? Babgor, maybe we'll get that option out there. We do need better things to do with the points. I haven't really done anything with it. There's like nothing you can do with the points. So maybe we'll figure out something to do with the points on there. It'll actually be worth it. But you do have a point. What are you going to do with 17k points? Which I can't believe you have 17k points. That's I highly doubt anyone else has more than 17k in channel points. Like, how could they? How could anyone have more than 17k? I guess we did get it in bad with the ace of deuce versus ace 10 and king jack or whatever. So it wasn't like everything was going against us since the break, but man, that feels bad to lose ace king versus ace 10. I can't believe he went limp called and then was like, yep, I'm going to go with it on this flop. Alright. This hand kind of owes me. We have a friend in the big blind. But hopefully this gets them out of there. It says, go away. I've got a hand I would like to play. What's going to happen? Wow, they rejam. That's not good. That is not good at all. Call and hope that we chop? Or beat queens? Oh my goodness, perfect spot for us. Perfect spot. He jammed the ace queen. No jack. No jack. Heck yeah. What a hand. Beautiful, beautiful spot for us there. Open call. We can call here with the queen 10. We flop middle pair. And they just jam. They just jam. Ooh, I should boost the points so Backer can actually win something. Gosh. Does he ever just jam with a king? I don't know if he does. I think I might end up just calling off here. Just off of the... Does he really jam a king? So good luck us. He jams a flush draw. We're in a good spot. We lose to an ace though. Got it in good. Did not hold good. I guess it was a little rude for me to jam the prediction when I'm thinking I'm going to call off, but we got to wait a little bit so I don't ruin the stream. What spot? 29th place. Kekik, like, oh my gosh, we almost had it. Guess 35th, okay. Let me just keep track of that. If you want to tune out, I understand. But before you go, remember I am streaming again tomorrow night. We have the normal Thursday night Twitch stream. And then also next Wednesday, we have the Mixed Game Player of the Year series. I will be streaming that. And then the following Thursday, I will be streaming as well. So if you want to watch on Twitch, there's a lot of opportunities to do so now. So we'll see you at one of those times. Otherwise, if you want to stick around, we're going to be playing some poker here for a little bit in the ACR streets. As long as we're down to 2 tables, I'll be kind of showing both of these. So if you want to hang out, feel free to do so. We can chat poker, talk, you can watch, whatever. If I get down to a single table, I may just call it and just go from there. So anyways, that's it for us in the Player of the Year series. Another undesired result for us, but that's how it goes. Whoops, get that out of there. I don't really regret how I played. I like that I made the right call with the middle pair, the queen 10. Just didn't feel like he was going to jam top pair in that spot, so he was jamming like queen jack, he was jamming the flush draws, potentially jamming stuff like ace queen that's got like a gut shot, straight draw, and then the 2 overs. So we knew we were never good and we are always going to have to like find a way to hold. And the end result was we did not find a way to hold. King queen, 2 overs and a gut shot, and there's the gut shot for him. Man, This whole talking thing has just been really annoying with my cough. We play to level 18. 4 hours of gameplay in the 22. So that's going to go a decent chunk. That almost goes all the way till midnight, I think. The double deuce, they call it. I do have a ticket for the $1 Million Sunday. So I might be playing that. I might be playing that tomorrow. So if you want to watch me play the $1 Million Sunday Day 1 flight, decent chance it happens tomorrow. If I make day 2 of the 22, almost for sure I'll be doing that because then I'll have to play something on Sunday anyways. Too much going on in these games. It got really quiet. We had a couple strings when I was playing the RecPoker game where ace, king, kings, all this stuff happening at the same time, and now we're just back to not playing many hands. King deuce versus a min open from late position, I think we can call it. If they jam, we probably just get out of the way. Yeah, they jam. We'll get out of there. We do have this, the 10-9 suited. We don't really want to see a jam. Don't really want to see that large of a 3-bet either. Where are they going? 9 bigs in position. I don't know. This is a pretty looking hand. Worth noting that they 3-bet 2 out of 5 opportunities, and they went to a really big sizing too. Well, well, well. Here's a spot where we should have top pair a lot, but we've actually got second pair. We're going to bet small, 25% roughly, and just get instantly raised. We got a call here. We have backdoor hearts, backdoor flush, a pair. What more can you ask for? The 9 of clubs? Not what we're asking for. It's hard to imagine they raise there with anything less than an ace, though. We will just give it up. Tickets have not been fruitful for misclick. It's happened sometimes. At least you got the tickets. We're raising up the queen 9 suited here. We're deep stacked enough. We don't really want to get jammed on by the short stack. I guess we don't mind this one.
This one feels a little bit rough. Here we have Jack 10 suited. That short stack that has been doubling up now goes for the jam. We're just going to fold. No jam. Don't care what they do. They're very likely to call rather than 3-betting us, so I'm not concerned right now. So you don't really want to jam, but we have an easy decision if they do jam. They call. We flop top pair. It's exactly what I wanted them to do. Okay, because that might get them to stick around. What in the world? Hate that hand. I don't know what they're doing. They're just calling pre and then jamming whenever. Saturday into $1 Million Sunday like 5 times. Each time busting 20 minutes before break. 3 times with aces, 2 times with kings. Well, it sucks when that happens. Call, hope they fold. Then we've got those big blinds in there. Just no Jack 10 or 8. Hey, we've got a full house. Sucks to bust someone we know, but such is poker. If I know you and we are playing poker, I will give you exactly 0 breaks from how I would play against someone else. So, you could be my mother, and I would try and bust you. So 35 out of 198, 63 away from the money, so 135 is what they're gonna end up paying here. So kind of getting close to like a soft bubble. We're in a pretty good spot for it. Up here, still really early on, but we're 34 out of 89. What did we start with this? 100K and we got 160, so we're doing decent. Give me that ace jack. This is the one person I'm worried about. Don't care what either of these two do because I will be getting it in versus them. This doesn't feel that good if they shove 15 bigs, but actually, can we fold? If we're kind of getting close to like a soft bubble and they jam, can we actually fold? We're going to bet 1.5 big blinds here. Very, very easy decision for us to make. I imagine we get a fold like 85% of the time. It was not that 85%. I don't see a reason to stop betting. Now I see a reason to stop betting. King 10. Okay. I'll take those chips. That's fine. We had 84% equity. Beautiful. Just when they call twice, queen is a very, very likely holding for them to have. I don't think we're getting worse hands to call us down another street. The only thing that potentially calls us is like an ace 5 or something like that, like an ace with the worst kicker. I'd rather just check and lose to the queens there than bet and try and beat the worst aces. Jam. I think we just jam to try and isolate. Oh, good spot. Why did he hit a 7? Huh? We need an ace? Goes with it with 11 bigs with king 7 suited. We're in a really good spot. Ace king had 46% equity pre-flop. He only had 20. Unlucky. What kind of equity did he even have when he hit his hand? 63%. That's pretty good. I was thinking he had to fade all those overs. Anything jack or bet. I guess the king still works for him. So a jack, queen, or an ace. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Dog. I don't know if you could hear it, but she was barking in the background. Let's see what's going on here. Open, call, 3-bet, jam, tanking with 9.5 big blinds. Yeah, really think about it, dude. You've got so many chips. It's such a meaningful decision. You really take your time. Jack 10. This guy's got to fade the world. Any 10, jack, ace, or queen. And he does, the king. 7 scoop. Our turn with a pocket pair. Call off versus him, just call versus anyone else. Ooh, I think we rejam here. I think rejamming is the correct decision. Because if we can go three ways with the spot where we probably have 50% equity, that's awesome. It's good for him. It's bad for him. No ace or 7. Or 6. Oh, 4 locks it up. Let's go. Sweet. Oh, queens. This guy just saw us Rejam light with pocket fours. Give us a chance to do it again. Please, please, please. I'm not getting greedy, I swear. Their 3-bet's so little. But they never raise the small blind, so I have to do the raising. Or raise the big blind. Beautiful. B-E. Oh, whoa! Oh my gosh, what a flop. Oh my god, we hit quads. Daily quads. Daily quads. Holy smokes. That was a heck of a sequence of hands. 2 in a row. Win 18 bigs. Win 20 bigs. Is quads a good hand? I sure hope it is. We can just rejam this. It's not that crazy of a rejam. Like, what we want to rejam is hands like Queen Jack suited, Jack 10 suited. Is Queen 10 suited really all that crazy if the other ones are jams? I don't think so. Okay. Those are our 3-bet bluffs from the big blind. I don't know if Queen 10 suited is supposed to be, but I'm taking it. But it was suited. That's why I 3-bet. Queen 10 off, easy, just call for me. But I think when it's suited, we can just jam. Oh, wow. Not this hand. I guess that's kind of like an oh, wow. But here, we're second out of 177. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just gonna fold this. Yep. For sure. Man, ACR's been doing this a lot where early stages they have longer structure, and then once they get into the money or out of late registration, then they speed up the structure. Why do they do that? Why do they go long early and then speed it up afterwards? If anything, you'd prefer the opposite. Go fast early on, and then once you're getting close to the money, kind of speed it up. It's just kind of weird. It'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. It might be a little turbo-y, but 12-minute blind levels really aren't that crazy either. Kind of strange. I know they like to experiment with different things. I remember one time, this was a long time ago, but ACR did like it's like a weird flip-floppy like blind structure where it was like really deep, then really shallow, then really deep, then really shallow, then really deep. So it was like something crazy like, hey, you have 100 big blinds. Next blind level, you've got 10 big blinds. Next blind level after that, you've got 50 big blinds. Next blind level after that, you got 8 big blinds. It sounds crazy, but they actually tried it out, and everyone was like, yeah, no, we don't like this. Just is not what anyone wants to play. Like, who in the world wants to play that? I
was looking at the lobby for where we're second. We're not second anymore. We're now fourth. But there's someone under the name of Kilo Main, and I was like, Keto Man. Oh no, not who I thought it was. It does have Muck and Fonster in there. He's a RecPoker dude. So there is a friendly face in that tournament. Where we have 173 left. I'll flip it over there for a second. We have 173 left. It pays 135. People still busting out pretty quick. Over here, I switch away from the table and then we get dealt tens. It's because they keep missing the guarantees. Oh, fair point. Make late registration longer. You allow people to register more. You don't miss your guarantees. That's a crummy way of doing it. Just lower the guarantee. What do we do? If we 3-bet, I almost just want to jam. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. They still have those weird structures in the micros? Are you kidding? It's so dumb. If he didn't go 2.5, I might not have jammed. If he would have went 2, I think it's a pretty standard just 3-bet for us. But when he goes 2.5, it really kind of messes with my stack to pot ratio. Makes it almost as if I'm playing a 20 big blind stack. When I'm playing a 20 big blind stack, I just want to jam. Misclick accidentally regged one of those a few weeks ago. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Oh man, I remember playing one of those, and I just posted feedback. I'm like, this was not what you wanted to do. Muck and Foster's an ACR crusher. He plays a lot. A couple 100K in earnings. Where do you see that? Just out of curiosity. I mean, I know exactly who it is. I've talked with them a bunch. I could text them right now. So I don't want to talk bad or anything like that, but I didn't think they were having a couple 100K in earnings. It seems a little... Oh, you got to get rid of the Poker Stars. Was still connected there. Do I just call for a chance of hitting a 4? So, I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad. Oh, I wasn't even showing this. This, I called a big blind on the turn. And I was like, well, I don't feel good about it, but I could hit a 4. And I did not hit a 4. Oh no. Oh no. I ruined things. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I ruined everything. I really messed stuff up. And I hit a set of queens again. I lost my chat. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Alright. I messed up the YouTube stuff, so I'm probably just going to end the YouTube video there. So sorry if you're seeing this, but we're not the perfect recording stuff, so sorry about that. But actually, can I just figure out what's going on here? There we go. All right. There, I fixed it. YouTube video fixed. All because I wanted to do this. This is what I have for mucking. Similar name. Okay. Okay. We end that there. Pretty clear call, I'm pretty sure. Oof. Ugh. Oh my gosh, what do we do here? Man, I think we just get sticky. We lose to any ace, we lose to kings, queens, jacks. We beat king, queen. We beat 7s, 8s, 9s. Oh, man. And not much is going to change on turn cards. When we call, it looks exactly like what we have. We now lose to king, queen, which was another key hand that we were hoping that we would be beating. Oh gosh, I was just gonna say I think it's a fold if they bet turn. Now they check turn and we get to this river. Do we block bet? I don't really want to block bet because I don't really want to call. Ugh. This is a weird spot. I think we just check fold. Check check is good, I guess. Yeah! We won. I wonder what they do on river there if I do block bet. I thought we were just blocking all the hands we'd essentially want them to call with, but they still had a 10. Is my stream coming through all right? It looks like it's really choppy. Let me see what it looks like. Oh no, it looks just fine. Who called me big blind? We're really close to the money bubble. I think I want to go bigger here on the case that river's a king, queen, or a diamond, because then I'm just going to jam and try and make it look bluffy. But if I do this, then the pot becomes like 20, Oh my gosh, yes. And going over pot here isn't all that crazy. However, I want to take my time and think about it. Even though I know exactly what I'm doing. Figured we got a lot of folds there, but I wanted to try and look bluffy. I wanted them to think we were bluffing. Well, we wanted someone to go all in behind us, but it's a pretty small stack. Uh-oh. Oh, no 10. We've been hitting a lot of sets tonight. A lot of them. I think we hit 2 sets with queens. One of them then turned into quads. Before I turned the stream on, I hit a set of 4s, and that was really what propelled us in this $33, which I'm now opening because we're nearing the bubble. I've got a lot of chips. Everyone should just buzz off because we are pretty much on the bubble here. 150 left, 15 more to be eliminated before we paid. So just 10% of the field needs to be eliminated. Yeah, stream does seem fine. I was just, I was looking at something and it looked like it was really choppy, but I think it was just something on my side. Same bet size too, 1.71. He's not going to play this hand, is he? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Really short stack, min clicks it. Never folding, so. Always aces, right? Give us a 10. 10 of clubs. 10 of clubs. Near the money bubble, we limp. They raise to 2.2 big blinds. Oh, how silly. That is actually scary. Would it be absolutely crazy for me to fold top pair here? I think normally it would, but how does this play with the money bubble dynamic? I'm just probably folding on turn. Why would they raise there? That was the thing that went through my mind, because I was like, if I bet this big here, they just call a very large portion of their range. But when they raise, I probably am just in terrible shape. Like, do I really want to get it in versus best case scenario, like 2 overs and a heart draw? Not really. But we'll be 3-betting this. I know it's under the gun, but this guy plays a lot. I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Plays a lot, meaning plays a lot of hands. Just need an ace to bust him. I can't blame him for going with it with aces, but you are on the money bubble. Damn. Damn. Well, that sucks. 7th to... not gonna be 7th. Gonna be 46th. I didn't have to take that spot, but it felt like once I 3-bet, I should probably go with it. Being near the money bubble and they don't go all in, I should maybe read into that a little bit and read into it as strength. But I had my mind made up already and just acted quickly, which probably isn't the best way of approaching it. Guess I wish we would have played this. How did so many people have huge stacks? He's got 9 starting stacks. We're still in late registration. I can 3-bet fold when he's got 33 bigs and I go to 6. I don't have to just stick it in. I don't have to. I just snap, put it in with ace queen. Well, it's gonna be break here. Probably gonna go get some more water once again. Oh, one more hand. Probably not playing this tonight. Very aggro. Oh, we're not on break yet. I mean, we're near the money bubble. I'm 45. Like, I probably don't need to be playing this. This guy could put pressure on me. You know what flop we want to see? We want to see this flop.
although it's got the same cards as our hand. We've got the king of hearts, 10 of diamonds. This flop has the king of hearts, 10 of diamonds. If we get 3-bet, we just fold. Someone go to break early. Well, I guess let's see how this hand plays out. I think the guy left without seeing that we're actually on break. I mean, we're 4 away from the money. It says 6, but we're actually 4 away from the money. This guy can make the money if he just folds. Really would like, oh my gosh, to go on break, get some water. Okay, all right. Now we can do that. Probably shouldn't be raising the 5s on the money bubble from under the gun. But I came back, saw the action, said open, but I shouldn't have. All that because the guy took so long to go on break. It took so long on his decision because he went on break and I couldn't go on break. And I came back and rushed a bad decision. Here we have queens versus queens. Okay. Everyone's gonna be playing slow. It's kind of boring to watch everyone slow play on the money bubble. Actually, someone just went all in. What you doing, dude? It is the route that if you're gonna play a hand, it involves the lowest amount of variance. But just in case you're wondering and you were thinking about doing something like this, don't go all in. Leave a little bit behind. Don't have 0 behind. Leave yourself 1 chip behind, or a couple hundred or whatever. Just so you can tank, because we're 2 away from the money. There is a chance that someone else just goes all in and busts before you. If you just go all in, it just snaps around and you bust, and all of a sudden you're the money bubble. That's a good way to miss out on making a cash, especially in MTT. These big field MTTs.
This will probably be more exciting than the other one. We got eights in the small. This looks like blink for a second. Go blink, blink. Oh, we changed our hand. Blink. Oh, we changed it again. We're just gonna fold here, right next to the money bubble. We're now on the money bubble. We generally don't mind this person calling, because when we go with this hand, it's because we hit a set or a straight. And we don't mind being multi-way when we're going after hands like that. If we raise it pre, we're just trying to get heads up with a pocket pair, which is fine. But there's two ways that you can play pocket pairs. That pretty much kills any sort of equity we had in the hand. We can't hit a straight. We can hit a set. But what's going to call anything when we hit a set? We could bluff. So where's bluffing? I don't know, this guy's so tight he could be checking like a queen or a 10. Like, what do they realistically have here? What could either person have? Like, they could have like sixes and just nothing, but I can't imagine that we're winning. Oh, I thought we made a bet. I thought this was the Jack 10 hand. I was like, holy smokes. We got moved to another table? Does that mean someone busted? Must mean someone busted, right? Like, why would we now get moved to a new table? We're on the money bubble, and we've got this guy covered. Not really a hand I want to just start bluffing with, I don't think. We could have just gotten totally out of line and just jammed. It's going to be a bit of a money bubble, I think. Calls with ace king, and this guy is just getting out of line with 5-7. Okay. Hand for hand play is over. We are in the money. Hey, pocket sevens once we're in the money. Feels pretty decent. I don't really like 3-betting small here, but that's what I would do if I had aces, ace king, you know, stuff like that. It's really only the middle pocket pairs that all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I should jam this. I guess I'd potentially be jamming like queen jack suited, jack 10 suited, but I think I just call those a lot. So then I just want to flip sevens into gosh. Aces? Oh my gosh, okay. No heart? Damn, pair the board? If I would have jammed, I would have ran into the same thing. Flopped a set, but nothing from it. We were top 2 stack there, and then did out. I'm going to call the stream there. I think that'll be it for us tonight. I appreciate everyone sticking around. Let's see if we can raid someone.